Good morning, everyone. I got my truck back. I know it's a little late. I've had it for a couple of days now. Over the weekend and stuff, we've just been really busy. We're having carpet installed today in the house. The people that lived here before us had dogs, and one was blind and peed in the carpet. They also had a rabbit who peed in the carpet, and it's nasty. It smells bad. We covered it up with like area rugs before, because we had a lot of area rugs from our last house. It had wood floors throughout, so we had an area rug in like every room. So we just laid those down and it covered up the smell good. But now we pulled them all up. Boy, does it stink. So that's getting installed today. We're also having radon mitigation done today. The previous owner built this weird square thing around the sump pump, and I'm not sure why they did it. I guess they had some kids, so I'm guessing maybe it was to keep them out of it. Why not just buy a $2 plastic cover for it? So I tore that out. They had some water issues, so it was kind of rotted, so it wasn't that hard to take out. So yeah, I've got the truck back. It runs really good. The brakes are fantastic. The only thing that I was disappointed with, and it's a pretty big disappointment, when I got the truck back, my son and I were taking a load to the dump, and we were hearing this weird noise, like a scraping noise. So I thought maybe it was the brakes. Maybe they didn't adjust the brakes right. So we got back home. I checked it out, and I was getting ready to leave to go pick up the carpet, and I looked out my rearview mirror to see, to look at the tires to see what was going on, and the tire was like doing this thing, like as we were driving, So I stopped. I pulled back in the driveway. I went back and shook that tire. It was loose, like not just loose, like really loose. The nuts I could turn with my fingers. So we were very lucky that we didn't lose a tire and completely get in a major accident, because I had driven that truck all day Friday like that and never noticed it. When I would turn, it kind of felt like it was swerving a little bit, so I wondered why that was. Well, I figured it out, so I got them all tightened up. It's fine, whatever. I still like the O'Donnell's Auto Repair. I'm not gonna, call them up and rip them a new one. That's not how I am. That's not how I do. They did a good job other than that. And yes, that's a pretty big deal for safety issues, but I caught it. No one was hurt. So there was just one mechanic there that day. He was very stressed out, had a lot of work on his plate. I understand. I've been there. So I'm not gonna, don't be commenting that, I should call them up and rip them a new one and have them give me a discount and all that stuff. It's not worth it, guys. I've been there and I completely understand. So the truck works great. I still have a fuel injector problem or a transmission problem, one of the two. I think it's a fuel injector. I did not get that looked at when I had it in, simply because I knew it was going to be pretty pricey to get it fixed in the first place, and it was. So my steering is no longer loose. They fixed that. It just drives really nice. The only thing is that this fuel injector issue lasts for about 5 minutes when I start going in the morning or off of a job, and then it quits once it's warmed up. So I don't know exactly what that is, but it's a great little truck. I almost went out and bought a $10,000 used truck. I'm glad I didn't, because $1,200 is a lot better than $10,000. So I figure this truck can last me a long time. I'm not going to be doing snow this year. It's just not worth it financially for me. or time-wise. I just can't make enough money at it to make it worth my while. So that is what's going on here. Today we are taking in my wife's car because of the fiasco that we had with the rental truck. Having to get that and spending what was it, $130 for that rental truck for 2 days, which isn't bad, but that knocks out basically a whole day of work. We're going to take my wife's vehicle in and get that get a hitch put on it so that I don't have to rent a vehicle again. This will be my backup vehicle for pulling the trailer. It will pull it. We're getting a hitch on it for 2 reasons. 1, backup for my equipment, and 2, we have a pop-up camper that we want to pull with it. And so that's what we're doing. It's a Dodge Journey. It's a pretty nice little vehicle. We like it. My son calls it a van, but it's like a crossover. So it's a good thing. My wife's mom is coming this morning to watch the boys. We're going to take the vehicle, get it into the hitch place, and then I'm taking her to work. So that's about it, guys, for what's going on in my life today. I won't be getting any footage today. I've got to get done and get back home, so got to make sure that I'm done by 5 so I can pick my wife up, which shouldn't be a problem, but the grass is really wet this morning. So yesterday it was really wet. It took me, I did 10 lawns yesterday, and it took me till 7 o'clock, 7:30 to get them all done. So, and I started at like 8:30. So it was a long day. But anyway, that's what's going on here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you share the videos if you like them. I know these vlogs can get kind of boring, but when I don't have a lot of footage to show you with mowing, that's what I do. So, and I like to be a part of guys' lives that are in this business, watching their vlogs, and so hopefully they like watching mine. But that's what's going on here, and thanks for watching. See ya!